series. Let's go to game number 4 and see if they can continue the trend here as we go straight into Infernal Shrines. The pick is going to be for Granit Gaming, as Dignitas will decide to have first pick.
And this is also going to change a bit the pattern that we are potentially change the pattern that we're seeing for bans during the draft here, since we now have a first pick position for Team Dignitas. For Team Dignitas, it's Granit Gaming now as map choice.
So we'll be seeing if we'll be getting any rotations with Sergeant Hammer, possibly being banned out, and Maiev won't be the immediate go-to for Granit Gaming, especially with them having the second pick. They can move into a different rotation if they would like. So we'll see if that will be the pickup for them. But again, I'm excited. Granit Gaming coming out here and surprising us all with a victory.
That was only the 4th map that Dignitas lost so far.
Yeah.
And you could really tell that in the game at the beginning, Dignitas' thought process was, okay, let's give up a few of these altars. That's fine. We're going to scale. We're going to create those opportunities later. And it just didn't work out. And at some point, they all of a sudden made a few plays where you could tell, okay, they are starting to realize this could actually backfire, especially once that Zeratul just unleashed his cleave power. After 16, there were a lot of opportunities created for Granit Gaming to get a kill. And well done. Dignitas definitely not going to be too happy about that map loss. Now, in the big scheme of things, does it really matter for them?
Yeah.
No, but it's definitely something where it's not quite what they wanted to get out of this particular series. This is the 4th map only that they lost in HGC so far. They're currently looking at 26 victories and 4 losses.
As we head into Infernal Shrines, let's begin this draft here. Last time we had Dignitas on this battleground, they played Urel, Hansa, Johanna, and Hammer and Whitemane. Actually where they got their first victory with Whitemane. Let's see if they go for that same type of control. Actually able to contest against the Shrines too as well. So we got Diablo banned out. Maiev, immediate answer here for Granit Gaming. Dignitas, are you going to stick with the Blaze, Abathur bans? What do you want to go into?
Yeah, those are the ones that they actually banned out most consistently, especially when you're looking towards Abathur. It's a hero that they don't really want to go up against when they are dealing with Granit Gaming. Again, it's Granit Gaming. It's a team that has shown Abathur Immortal, Abathur in general with a lot of different heroes, and therefore a great hero to ban out. But instead it's Alexstrasza this time with Zone Control and Shrine Presence that they're banning out. And still the same ban pattern here also for Granit Gaming, who are just absolutely done with playing against Hammer.
I think I agree with him. I don't want to play against Hammer either. Hanzo picked up.
I mean, for Hanzo, he really started to be playing a more dominant role in the meta again, since teams want to be more decisive and more aggressive with the way they play.
Yeah.
And of course, on Infernal Shrines, he also adds the wave clear that you want. Thrall in an early first pick position here. Again, we've been talking about his general value to any team and how impactful he is now after Korea played him a lot at the Eastern Clash. Before that, it was very isolated teams like Team Liquid that had a huge priority on Thrall outside of that. But very, very early rotational pick here for Thrall. It's like actually a little bit surprising if you consider who they're letting go right now. No Blaze, no Urel, even straight up for the War Chief.
There's that Whitemane coming back out here for Team Dignitas. I will say that Thrall coming out is something that I actually do enjoy from Granit Gaming, is occasionally they have these battlegrounds where they are very confident in their first couple of picks they want to play, whether they might be surprising or not. In the past, it's been Alexstrasza in this battleground. We've seen Sonya first pick from them, I believe in week 4, and now they move straight into the Thrall. Now, Thrall is a little bit more generalist. We've been seeing it from more teams here and there, but them coming in with a plan and setting up for the Thrall pickup right away just shows that they are ready to go for this battleground, and I like seeing that.
I like the ban on Urel, and first of all, Urel as a ban, of course, fantastic against Wooby, but also for the map here, pretty awesome. I also want to come back quickly to Whitemane. She's more and more becoming a hero that we see, nearly exclusively is probably the wrong way to phrase it, but very dominantly picked on Infernal Shrines, more so than any other map. It's her most common map right now, which makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Through her heroic abilities, you want to have that fight that is limited to a certain space where you can get mad value out of it, so that's what they're looking for here.
That extends to her kid as well. She wants to be brawling, right? It gives her the ability to bring out heals, and being able to drop off Searing Lash a few times in a team fight can give you those heals, and post level 13, maybe find a couple of pickoffs. So it totally makes sense why Whitemane has been the go-to here.
That lockdown is getting so much easier when you are in that position where everybody is clumped up anyways, or where you control a choke point, and the access to the shrines provide exactly that for you. So Whitemane with the 13 is just fantastic here. And there's the triple melee again. Blaze taken and Johanna. Tons of wave clear here for them.
Yep, strong front line too. Can help make sure they're all protected. Yeah.
I mean, look at this. Every single hero here has CC in spades.
Slows, stuns, lockdown, root. Granit Gaming, if they can find one target, even Garrosh there on the front line, I think this is a game that you actually move into Ancestral Wrath instead of follow through. Can't even mill on that front line.
It depends a bit on what Dignitas now chooses for the last two, but yeah.
Yeah. Phoenix and Leo.
I wonder, are we going to see a mage now? I mean, typically you would still talk about an auto attacker, but AoE damage on the mage side, even adding more AoE to it?
Which one? Gul'dan?
I mean, you have Kel'Thas that we've seen now a little bit more on the battleground. Gul'dan still fits. I don't really know if you're going for Li Ming here. Again, when we're talking Infernal Shrines, there's usually the big argument that there are so many minions that you're not sure how much do I really get out of that. Can be played though, but yeah, it's Gul'dan.
I Gul'dan into Phoenix just because of Corruption and Ruinous Affliction can ruin his day.
I mean, so can Deckard, right? So if you get the Lornado again, so that's the place that Nook always makes on the hero or looking for. You wait for the warp, you pick the Lornado, the interrupt is there, and then you can get an easy kill out of it. But of course, having the Horrifier all of a sudden makes it 2, and that makes it much easier to control Phoenix movement and placement on the map.
I am a little worried for the damage output if those Corruptions do not connect. But again, we've been seeing Triple Warrior work out. This is a composition that enjoys being in a brawl. I think Leo is a real interesting adjustment here from a team at Dignitas. Leo able to handle these low damage heroes, but being able to deal with high health pools at the same time should be the big change up that Dignitas can have to control that front line. But it's a matter of whether or not we'll be able to file up into those Entombs and of course move to that 13 and 16.
Yeah, we know our Lord and Savior, Ominous Wraith is coming in.
Ominous Wraith. The bringer of damage reduction. Such a scary title.
Not at all, but yeah.
What if you say it with like a voice?
What? Are you trying to...
The bringer of damage No, it's not gonna work. Can't.
It's like, yeah. You know, Lord of Terror, Lord of Hate.
Yeah, yeah.
The bringer of damage reduction.
Dang.
Doesn't work.
That's terrifying, dude.
Yeah, that's not terrifying at all. What's terrifying is the team on the left here in blue, even though they just lost one. Dignitas with Wubi on Leoric, with a Snitch on Phoenix. A Poik playing Hanzo in game number 4, and JPL on Garrosh with Zelia on White Mane.
On the right, Nande on Johanna, Wolf Joe on Deckard, Memecraft on Gul'dan, Raid Boss on Thrall, and Darkmok. Play Blaze.
All right, time to shine here. Can Granit Gaming actually force a 5th map? I really don't mind that draft at all. I mean, there's a lot of wave clear available for them. There's a lot of shrine control. They are working for the objective. And Granit Gaming has done a great job in the last one. Dignitas here, they are working through those slows that Leoric can provide. And of course, the damage reduction on level 13 is going to be great against the melee heavy setup that Granit Gaming is running. A lot of brawling already happening here in the early stages of the game as we see both teams clash in the mid lane.
Straight up toss in the middle of the fight. Raid Boss was there, but able to back on up. The strengths of Dicker King being on full display there. Able to land that scroll and stop the rest of Team Dignitas from moving forward. JPL, though, is on a mission. Steps up, tries to buy block Nande, tosses him forward, but Nande getting those heals as Wolfjo provides the potions.
Zelia is the only white main player, really, that I'm always scared when I see him on the other side. So it's just one of these things where like, I don't know, everything that Zelia does just seems to do more damage and heal more than what other people
I
run
need
it.
him to play Brightwing so you can just sit here and be like, oh my gosh, Brightwing is an insane character.
In my personal opinion, Brightwing is so bad that not even Zelia can make it work. What?
Challenge issued.
Burned. Challenge issued, yeah. You already have Poik playing the guitar for us. I don't really think we need Zelia playing Brightwing here.
I don't think you would, actually. I did have a discussion with him at the Western Clash, talking about a couple supports. And every time I bring up a support name, and he'd be like, oh, yeah, that could totally work, blah, blah. And I brought Brightwing, and he just, no.
Yeah,
no. And I was like, well, really?
I listened to that. I made fun of you when it happened. I remember.
Really, Zelia? Even Zelia? The crazy guy can't make this work?
To be honest, it would be cool if Brightwing would be changed a little bit and would make her way back in. Like as a niche Sheila pick, I really like the way that Fnatic has been playing it in 2017 when it was more so the global style that you were trying to emphasize.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously back then a huge aspect of it was the triple global that they were running on maps like Sky, but it was fun to see that, you know, as an alternative, that you have a different playstyle that depending on the map you can bring in. It's just I feel she's not really in that point right now, but it would be cool if we would have something similar again. Not as a standard pick, but as a strategical pick on certain maps. That would be pretty awesome.
And also on top of that, like Phase Shield build saves are so visually pleasing to watch.
Nice move here by Snitch.
Able to get out of the fight there. He's done getting picked on.
I mean, we have, before the second objective spawns here, both teams just like really looking towards these camps. And especially Dignitas after taking the bottom camp, as you could see on the screen, now focusing towards the top left. But it's a first objective where we really gonna get a bit of a taste of what this is going to be like. Now, still keep in mind that a lot of teams let the first objective go. It's way easier to say, well, we are not going to fight over this one. We're going to just fully commit to it. But instead, we are just simply trying to head in and make sure that we are getting experience on other lanes so that the Punisher, so to say, just offsets the difference in experience.
Yeah, Dignitas more and more is doing this. They just straight up move in, grab experience on the map instead, allow for their opponent to get the shrines, maybe go up there and contest a little bit here and there, but with them being able to defend behind the safety of their turret walls, typically in a good spot, and walk away with a slight lead in experience. But Dignitas actually showing a little bit more life here as they rotate up to the top lane. They have Garrosh coming in, looking to find gold. Dan, can he connect with it? He finds a Deckard instead.
Yeah, and that's a perfect pick here for them, trying to go for Wolf. Joe Whoopi is already rotating in, but it's not able to close that gap quick enough. We have Blaze still locked into a battle with Phoenix a little bit. The two of them meeting each other down here where they're trying to soak the experience, but this 4 versus 4 at the top lane, this is where the Shrine is going to be decided. And Dignitas is taking a massive lead with their setup that allows them to get the first Punisher of the game.
Wow, able to grab this Punisher. They also had that night camp earlier too that pushed out that lane, allowed for them to have full control over it. And Team Dignitas will now move towards level 7.
I'm actually a little bit surprised to see that Memecraft wasn't really able to get too many stacks just yet on his Echoed Corruption. He's only sitting on 7. He missed a lot of them. And that's going to be a huge problem for them. Normally you want that completed when level 16 is in, but if he doesn't get a couple of decent team fights where he can start stacking up, then that's going to be a bit of an issue.
Slow comes out from Whitemane, following up on top of the Punisher. Another reason why Whitemane can be strong on this battleground is if your opponent gets hit by the Punisher and you slow them down, that gives more follow-up for your team to go in and try and get a kill. Now, it was Johanna there, so not as easy, but something to consider in your own games. Make sure to follow it up with that Inquisition as soon as you can.
Feeding the Flame on level 4 for Darkmog and also going for Crossfire. So really trying to push a little more heavier into the Flame stream as we've seen so far. We talked about Crossfire as an adjustment on 7 that came off a lot, but right now Darkmog is just going all in with that. One of those hold my beer moments, I can make that work even more. Suppressive Fire is something that oftentimes has been chosen against the mages in particular. Talking about mages, nice damage from Memecraft against Poik here. Gets healed by Xaylia with Whitemane, but Mage Power coming online, and the turnaround that gets initiated through it as Johanna falls victim to that push of Dignitas. That's not the only one, it's a triple kill as Dignitas takes down Johanna, Gul'dan, and Deckard Cain.
Dignitas gets a big turnaround and they jump a big hike in experience. Look at this, almost to level 10. As Granit Gaming is about to get level 9, they grab the camp in the middle as well. Another trap that you do is you get some vision on top of this well, and that gets cleared up too. Dignitas moving into the next Shrine phase with a substantial lead.
Dignitas is actually doing way better in the early game, and especially in the wave clear than I expected them to, considering how strong Granit Gaming is in those aspects of the game. One of the things where this is very telling is that all the quest talents that we have from Granit Gaming in level 1 are incredibly late. Only 9 stacks for Memecraft, which is basically nothing at this point. And we just saw Thrall complete his own level 1 5.5 minutes into the game, which is incredibly late because normally you want to be done with it by the time of the first objective. But we've seen it as early as 2:20.
Yeah. Wow. Looking over to the rest of the stacks here, 11 on that corruption you were talking about. Redemption build, as mentioned. I'm going to see how that's going to be able to pay off here for Team Dignitas. 10 is on the way for Granit Gaming, which is going to be helpful for them. Obviously, that Horrify coming online too.
Yeah, but
be able to fire the next Shrine.
I mean, I really like the defense from Granit Gaming because what Dignitas is currently thinking is, hey, we have level 10 abilities. Let's just push in aggressively, try and dive behind the fort, see if we can get a kill, but if not, at least take the structure. And they couldn't do that. They were trying to split a couple of heroes off, but Granit Gaming defended quite nicely here. Now we have the Blessed Shield. They're trying to go in.
Fortify is going to be available. It does come out right on top of Garrosh. That armor helping out with Zelia constantly bringing in those heals. JPL locked down in between 5. Getting bounced around now. Here's a salvo as well. JPL trying to escape. Zelia's giving him some heals though as he puts out the damage. JPL is still alive. And at the same time, Wolfjo on the back line is attempting to escape while be trying to give chase. But somehow Team Dignitas turns an engage on JPL around and get one kill themselves.
And Dartmouth doesn't hit a jet propulsion on anybody. And now he's going to die. They're all going to die. The taunt is in. Blaze is down. Down goes Thrall. And it's the end of Johanna as well. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. JPL got body blocked by 5 people. They just completely surrounded him. It was a good old Warcraft 3 surround that we saw there. And Zelia's just like, don't worry, dude. I gotcha. I gotcha. Goes in, heals him, hops his own ult, and Garrosh survives through all of that. Unbelievable. And now we're looking at a 2-level lead, 7 kills to 0. I mean, you gotta be kidding me, right?
Massive heals coming in from Zelia. I mean, looking into the numbers right now, actually the highest healing in the game, right above Decker Kane, 28,000 to 26,000. Just Zelia finding the moments too, and what's thing is great about it is he didn't have to use Clemency. He put out the full damage he needed to, landed those Searing Lashes, brought out the Ages as well, and just had it down to the number to keep JPL.
There's a rumor out there that from those 28,000 heals that Zelia pulled off during the duration of the game, 25,000 were on Garrosh in that last fight.
Dang. Rumors.
I mean, seriously, that is just insane. And for Granit Gaming, this must feel so bad. You looked at the position where you think, okay, we got a kill. We get level 10, and bam, immediately, blast shield on Garrosh is like, okay, let's go, boys. We get this kill. And then, nope, not happening. He survives. You try and move back and try for another turnaround attempt through jet propulsion on Blaze. And Dartmouth sits there like, do I go for the right or for the left one? Let's go straight into the middle. Misses both, and all of a sudden is all alone. They're trying to save him, and 2 more people die. It is crazy. From Granit Gaming's perspective, this must feel so bad now.
Deflating, and Granit Gaming was attempting to set up for a flank here, but Darkmot gets caught out, gets into him, locked into a corner. He uses Bunker, but can't do much more after that. JPL tries to land the Groundbreaker, but here's a harsh discipline as Whitemane locks down Nanda. He's starting to get body blocked on the side. He'll drop a Condemn and pull people in, but at the same time, Poik turns around, helps deliver some damage while JPL gets the kill.
Dignitas is just racking in this game. Absolutely astonishing. JPL first with the body blocks and the Warbreaker stuns, the follow-up through the 13 on Whitemane, where we have Zelia just showcasing once again how strong harsh discipline can be. Slows coming through. Fantastic play from Dignitas. 9 kills against 0. 3-level lead. And there is just no relief in sight for Granit Gaming. They're so far behind, they can't do anything. Dignitas is literally a menu on this map right now. They can take whatever they want. I want to take a well? Yeah, I'll take that. And can I get a fort on the side, please? No problem, sir. We're going to deliver right away.
Some of the appetizers of minions, please. Those would be nice, too. Take-home box. That'd be great.
21 stacks on Echoed Corruption. Only halfway done.
Jeez. Difficult for Granit Gaming. That is definitely the name of this game right here. And the problem is they just can't quite give up. This is the end of the series for them if they are to lose. So Granit Gaming actually trying to just keep an eye out where Dignitas is, but they find themselves getting caught. Here's the Entomb and the Iron Skin. Blessed Shield view so Granit Gaming can get out, but Wubby, he's giving chase. There's the aerial. It lands straight on top of Wolfjo.
God, the Indomitable used by JPL to dodge the Horrify. Gul'dan not able to make anything work here. Johanna falls as a result, and here comes the salvo. Salvo life and value. Blaze and Deckard Kane are down. Thrall falls, and Dignitas is just bodying Granit Gaming here.
They're going to play for the keeps here too. Top right, take down. We have a big wave in the middle lane pushing in too if they would like to rotate towards that. Gotta be careful though, it's 11 minutes in.
Get all structures for more experience.
Yeah.
Down, they go for the first keep. 4-level lead now. Full 4-level lead, 13 kills to 0. 2-level advantage, 2 talent advantage at this point. Finally 13 ready for Granit Gaming. Wow.
Granit Gaming is broken right now.
They made Dignitas mad in the last game. Dignitas is like, you dare take a map of us? We're gonna show you.
I'm scared.
I'm scared too. If there was a forfeit button in the game, Granit Gaming would have pressed it a long time ago.
You know when it all started to come together is for him, right?
The Ominous Wraith.
The bringer of damage reduction.
The Lord of Damage Reduction.
Turned it all around.
Just doesn't work.
It doesn't work. We tried. Big gank available here for Team Dignitas as they try to surprise someone. JPL runs in, just tosses the combo, throws Raid Boss straight into a fort. Horrify comes out, Zelia's coming over. Here's a big arrow. JPL is fine, and Snitch just turns around and says, hey,
no way!
Here's a salvo.
The Horrify missed in that case, and that was another massive attempt on JPL. And guess what? It's going to turn around against Granit Gaming. Here comes Dignitas, and they are not taking prisoners. They are here to just demolish fools, and down they go. Deckard and Thrall are already dead, and this is only the beginning. This is a slaughter. Johanna falls. Memecraft is trying to run. Here's the first hit, and they are still chasing him. Here comes Snitch with a warp, and Gul'dan is going to die. Down he goes. The only survivor is Blaze. We are looking at 17 kills to 0, a 4-level lead. Dignitas is playing quick match.
And Dignitas will group up with the minions, all 6 of them that they have grabbed, the mercenary camps. They'll turn around and take out this keep. Another root comes out on top of Wolfjo. He'll be able to waddle away, but meanwhile in the top lane, Leoric is grabbing the last Punisher, and this is an Arcane Punisher, and it will be moving straight for the core.
Look at the minimap. It's entirely blue. There's one spot to the top left that they haven't grabbed yet, and that's just because the camp respawned a second ago. But Granit Gaming has nothing. 2 keeps are already down. Another Punisher is being grabbed. 4 levels behind. 17 kills to 0.
The map is blue and empty, just like my feelings when we don't have HGC. Just hurts too much. As Dignitas.
I would really like to comment on that, but the problem is, as a German, I don't have feelings. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Just pretend the emptiness that you feel was more empty. Blaze gets caught down here with a bunker. Immediate bunker to try and escape. Can he get out? The salvo to follow up. Big Horrify, actually. As Snitch gets pulled in, they get a kill, but the Punisher, it's looking angry, and it's about to jump again.
Snitch is down, and there comes the Entomb, the taunt. The Punisher wants a piece of the action as well. Memecraft is about to die, drains the life a little bit, but not enough. Down he goes, and this is only the beginning of the end. As Thrall falls, the shields on the core do the same. Dignitas is on their way to victory. Wolfjo dead, 22 kills to 1. Granit Gaming going down in flames. Game number 4 of the series against Dig.
Granit Gaming able to snatch away 1 win over Team Dignitas, but as you saw, angry Dignitas came out, and now Dignitas shuts them down with a 3-1. Dignitas keeping their undefeated record alive as they go up 1 more in the standings.
That was a beating.
Yeah.
If I've ever seen one. And
the best part about that game is that I saw that Whitemane actually has a melee animation because she was thrown into the middle of the fight by Garrosh.
The funniest thing to me was just the constant attempts to gank Garrosh with 2. Didn't work. Let's use 3. Doesn't work either. Let's go all 5. He still doesn't die.
They go full dog pile and they just can't get the kill.
He came close, I think, once, but then an arrow comes through, stuns everyone in the area, and then Zelia's like, well, good bro, I got this.
And the worst part is there were some moments where Dignitas seemed a little bit off. Sure, Granit Gaming set up a couple of really good plays, but there was a couple of times where some rotations were a bit off, and they still were looking destructive.
I mean, normally we would talk about someone starting to face check bushes and be like, yeah, well, normally you just throw a couple of abilities out. Yeah, as a tank, you might be able to do that. But it just doesn't matter if no one dies. It's just like, what? The first one was already ridiculous when Garrosh survives with the help of Whitemane. But then there's the second one where JPL is completely alone, walks towards the camp, and there's an entire setup on the side of Granit, and he still doesn't die.